Hi, Amy. This is Demetrius with Incumbent Solutions. So I wanted to put together this quick video together for you to just show you kind of a little bit more about what I do and how I do it, specifically regarding how I help businesses grow online. And so what I did here is I typed in sign company Houston TX, and you'll notice at the top of the page there's a few businesses that are running some ads, and so they're showing up here at the top because they're paying monthly to do so. And then as we scroll down, you'll notice here we have the map pack. Now the map pack is a pretty special, unique area because the businesses that show up here have some prime real estate. Roughly 70% of people that are searching online stop here in the map pack. So if your business is in this space, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to get that click on your website or that phone call or that contact form filled out on your website. And one of the things that allows a business to show up here in the map pack is not only, well, for one, having a Google listing, but having it fully optimized. And what I mean by that is, filling out your name, address, phone number, if you have a website, linking your website, but also full business description and integrating some of the keywords that you're wanting to rank for, and then reviews. But you'll notice here that reviews isn't the only thing that's going to allow you to get into the map pack, because you see Brazo Sign right here that has 8 reviews, and there's several other competitors that have more than 8 reviews that are not in the map pack. And so the main thing that allows a business to pop into the map pack is citations. And so citations are anywhere that your name, address, and phone number show up on the web. And mainly those are things like directory sites. If you have a Facebook business page, that will give you a citation, Dex, Yellow Pages, all those different sorts of things. But mainly directory listings are citations. And there's thousands of places where you can get a citation. However, most businesses usually fall somewhere in the 50 to 70 range. And so doing more than the competition gives you a better chance to pop up into the map pack. And there's a few other things that you can do as well, but really that's the main standalone that will help a business get into the map pack. Then as we scroll down, you notice we have the organic listings, and these are businesses that have ranked their web pages to show up number one organic when people search for whatever particular keyword that people are looking for. In this case, sign company Houston TX, right? And so the thing about Google is it's really an open book test where Google will show you what is necessary to be done to not only compete with the competition, but also to beat them out, right? And so we're going to take a small peek into some of these things. And success leaves clues. And one of the first things I noticed is Houston Sign Company is sitting number 1 in the map pack, and they're also sitting number 1 organically. And so I want to take a peek at what they're doing and see, if there's some things that can be done to mimic what they're doing to put you guys in the runnings to start competing for some of this market share. And so I use a tool called Ahrefs, excuse me, and what it does is it allows me to take a peek at whatever web page and really get forensic into it. And so this is just a small list of keywords that they are ranking for. Actually, it's fairly large, over 8,400 keywords. But I just wanted to kind of give you a peek at this because we can go in and literally see everything that they're ranking for. Now, you'll notice that some of these keywords aren't necessarily buyer intent keywords. And what I mean by that is generally when people are searching for a particular service, will search for that service and location, right? Or location service. And so you'll notice here, like we have Houston Sign Companies. And so that particular keyword alone generates roughly 800 searches a month. And for Houston Sign, they're sitting on first position, and that generates 263 hits a month, or hits of traffic per month to their site. And so general rule of thumb is in the first position, you get roughly 30% of the traffic, which you can see here kind of equates, right? And so what you can start doing is start adding up this total volume and, taking a third of that and, guesstimating that that's, about what you will get to your site each and every month. And the neat thing about that is you can start predicting, trends and what your revenue is going to look like, and what that does for your bottom line. Now, obviously, I don't know, your team's salesmanship and their closing rates and that sort of thing, right? So it could fluctuate, if they're closing 1 out of 10 or 30% or 50, sometimes 70 or 80%, right? That number can vary. But you have some consistency in here when you can look and say, okay, well, we know our monthly traffic to our site is going to be, a 1,500, a couple thousand a month. And that's not including inquiries from your Google listing, right? If you're in the map pack. And so the combination of those two things can be a really powerful tool when you start dominating search. So one of the things that I also wanted to cover is just the overall layout of the website. Now, you notice Houston Sign, they have a call to action right at the very top of the page with their phone number right there, because most people are searching mobilely, right? They're not searching from a desktop, and so having a call to action at the top of the page is very important, because if I'm searching for a sign company, I already know I need your service. How do I get a hold of you? Is the next thing, right? And if I can't get a hold of you, if it takes me more than a couple of seconds to find out how to get a hold of you, I'm gonna back page, and then I'm gonna go find your competitor, right? So having that call to action there is key, and then also content. Google likes to see a lot of content, especially on the homepage, and roughly anywhere between 750 to anywhere upwards of 1,500 keyword or words of content on the homepage, using those keywords that you're wanting to rank for. Again, because you want to come off as the authority in your space, and when the Google bots are crawling over your site and they see various keywords that you're wanting to rank for, Google will give you a nod for that. Now you notice here, these guys don't have a ton of content, which tells me that there's some opportunity, to start competing with these guys in this space. Granted, these have been doing this for a while, and that's one of the factors that goes into ranking a site is the age of the site, of the domain itself, and so that's something to consider. But that's not a deal breaker. And again, they have a contact form here. It's at the bottom of the page. I would recommend having that up here, which I think you guys do. But getting some content on the page will definitely help out a lot, because you can start plugging in some of those keywords, and again, additional pages, right? Now you notice these guys have a lot of pages here. They do interior, and they have all of the services listed out, and they have exterior and all the services that they provide listed out. Events, industries, right? Vehicle wraps, all those different sorts of things. So whatever service that you guys offer, right, which you guys have quite a few here: church, graduation, charity, groundbreaking, concerts, all those different sorts of things, should each be its own page, right? Because it provides more space for you to give content, right? And again, come off as the authority in your space. And so one of the first things I noticed, right, is there's no call to action at the top of the page. And for me, just as a consumer, if I find this, I'm going to leave, right? Because I don't know how to get a hold of you, or maybe I have to fill out a contact form, which might be okay. But overall, we want to have a call to action at the top of the page, above the fold, as we say. And then, the contact form is good, but we need some content. We got to get some content on this page, because, yes, I see that you provide, signs, but other than that, it doesn't do a whole lot. And you need to get some more content on there, that really talks about your services that you offer, and why why I should choose you over Houston Sign, right? Because if we're talking about ice cream here, right? So say you're selling ice cream, why do I want your ice cream versus Houston Sign's ice cream, right? And those are the sorts of things that need to go into the content that go onto the home page and various pages throughout. And then last but not least is backlinks. And backlinks are essentially votes to your site, but not all votes are created equal. And the best way to explain that is through relevancy. So the more relevant a backlink is, the more votes it will send back to your site. And so you'll notice here that Houston Sign has almost 4,000 backlinks. And out of that 4,000, only 531 are actually sending votes back to their site, which are giving them this metric here. That's the UR and DR. And generating traffic, almost 7,000 hits of traffic a month for an estimated value of 19.6 thousand, right? And again, the more relevant, the better. So, for example, if you're linking to another sign company in Dallas or Miami or Los Angeles or Manhattan, right, you're going to get more votes than if you were linking to, say, a Pizza Hut, because you're in the business of signs, not selling pizzas. And so here's just to take a peek at where Pop Mobile is currently, right, versus Houston Sign. And so there's quite a bit of work to be done, but it's doable, right? And the fact that, again, how I said age is a determining factor, and so the fact that you guys already have, some work into SEO helps, right? Obviously, you're not ranking for the keywords that you want to, but that being said, we can always add to that, which is hopefully why you guys have, looking at working with me. And so these are a list of the keywords that you guys are currently ranking for, right? End goal is to be ranking for Houston Sign Company, Houston Signage, right? All of those types of keywords. People are looking for your services. So, I just wanted to add some value there. Hopefully I was able to. And if you guys want to know more about how to move forward, please reach out to me. My phone number is 541-408-2206, or just reply through the email when I send you this video, and we can talk about how to move forward. Again, key takeaways, Google listing, right? Citations, name, address, and phone number, content on the homepage, and backlinks. Again, my name is Demetrius Spates with Incumbent Solutions. Thanks.